Alright, so I'm going to show a video of me putting my tarp up using some stuff I got from Hanging High Hammocks and some good stuff. The tarp is kind of unusual shape, so I took some measurements of it. It's a hammock glider, which we don't make anymore. But from Hanging High Hammocks is the adjustable tarp line and adjustable tie outs. Very cool stuff. Okay, so here's my tarp. It's a hammock glider. They don't make them anymore. It's supposed to be, what's the word, encouraged or suggested by the shape of a squirrel or something, but it's a weird shape. So I have one of these baseball things to measure like bases down here. So that's 0 inches. I thought they said it was 12 feet, which I guess depends how you measure it. 12 feet, it's like down here, almost 13, you know? But that's the length. Now the width was the problem. I'm gonna measure it while it's on the ground, and then I'm gonna set it up and measure it from up there to see what's going on. I hear I'm going from one end over that end, as straight as I can get, but as you see, it's kind of a curve. But that seems to be, where is it? About 11 feet. Hopefully you can hear that with the train. The other side. Flipping it over in case it's easier to do it in metric. I mean, what the heck, it's hard to do. So that was 3 meters and, 45, something like that. The other one, I think the other side's more accurate, because this is like 3 meters, 40 or so, but there's a little curve there that's caused by that, these two, I think. So a little bit longer. Wow. That's weird. And I'm gonna hang it up. Of course, this hammock tarp is really, really easy to hang because the brilliance of this thing from Hanging High Hammocks. It's got a little pressic. It's too tight for me to push with my fingers, but one on each side. So you just use that to hang the tarp. It hangs below that ridge line, and you can just put it back and forth. You're good to go. This one's loose enough. There we go. See how I'm moving it to the side? I'm going that way. Brilliant. Hanging High Hammocks. So yeah, here's this thingamajigger. So you just put that through the setup there, and there's like this little, I think they call them soft shackles, a little knot on the end, a little loop there. Of course, it's the end of the prusik knot, so you just slide them out until they're taut. Pretty good. Not touching the ridgeline, but it's good. And if I leave it like that, and then next time it'll be set up for this tarp, I think. Might have to go back and forth depending on where it is. also from Hanging High Hammocks, Tarp My Intentions. Train. So yeah, here we have a kind of so they just looped around that loop. And on the other end is somewhere. It's clipped onto the string so that you get this crazy design if you use their water bottles. I never know of anyone that does it, but you're supposed to be able to put a water bottle on there and collect water. It actually does good brain drainage. Alright, we got a couple of them down. I want to show you how easy this is to do. Grab the thing. Or not. Very tough. And then you have those stakes in very big. One more. So while the tarp is also held by a prospect, which I found is insisting not to focus on, so is the other end of this one. I didn't show this before. So there's a prusik with a little hook that you can use depending on how far your trees are. Because there's a lot more space on this end, right? Whereas the other end, it's just one of these little hooks that are so easy to use. You better believe I'm hanging after all that work. I'm trying. Yeah, because it's way too close to the ground. And here we are inside.